the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now.
Number 12.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at ball one here. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Chris Colabello. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ball 1.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
From the stretch. 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too. It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the... Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Nationals, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Perez. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Will Myers. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. In the air now, out to left. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Mark. Trumbo. He begins play in this one.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Austin Jackson.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And the pitch. Line drive to left. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Rendon on his way to second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now a hard liner toward short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Fowler rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Striding in, Matt Wieters. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here's the 2-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Standing in, Trey Turner. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. And he'll make it back in safely at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 3 runs already home here. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Coming Stepping to the plate again, Mike Trout, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Jared Weaver enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Jackson is under it, and that's the third out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is taken outside for ball one. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lindor.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Curveball looked at here for strike one. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Jackson is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up.
Fowler.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Rodriguez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Brandon Guyer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, number 6.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Riding in once again, Chris Colabello. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Here in the 4th. Catcher, Matt.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Trey Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's D. Gordon now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Weaver into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Cleveland, left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to third. Rendon has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Perez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Designated hitter, number 38.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Kipnis is there. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hard hit at third. Gloved by Santana. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The Indians, third baseman Carlos
Swing and a
Santana.
miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The relay throw. Digging in to try it again. Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his...
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now. Ready once again, Brandon Guyer. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler is after it and foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Digging in once again, Chris Colabello. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next. Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Colabello goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. This is in the air to right. Fowler is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the... In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Third baseman, Anthony
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fowler.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7 runs, just 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Hit in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Hey now. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Wieters has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He's got it. Striding in once again.
Leading off for Washington. Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Wieters.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Colabello over to his left. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Turner.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. At the plate, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trumbo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's here's Carlos Santana. Now he'll start things out, and some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Left side, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the eighth. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the eighth out.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Brandon Guyer. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gordon is up with it. The second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So digging in now, Chris Colabello. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in now. Encarnacion. He was a double play victim last week. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Standing in, Perez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Designated hitter, number 38.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Stepping up now, Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball left side. Lindor from deep in the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base. And Weaver goes to first here, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out. Long throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lifted in the air out to right. Geyer giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach does look.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Weaver comes set. Here's the 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. 1 down. Now in the box, Yan Gomes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this will be fouled away. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Austin Jackson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tyler Naquin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest.